welcome to this week's Wax Pack. Dad, woo! We are like the Jolt Cola of the 1980s. Twice the caffeine, triple the sugar, and 4 times the junk wax. And that's why we're going to be busting open. Well, we're not really a box, but we are going to box open a 1981 Fleer. Pretty excited about that. Before we get that open, I have my first auction buy. So I was trying to get some 1910s through 1930s cards. I was not able to snag any, but I did get a super vintage rookie. Now, what does that mean? Actually, I got 2 of them. So you determine whether these are vintage rookies or not. I'm hoping one of them is good enough to grade. The other one's just going in my PC. So pretty excited about that. So, chug your Jolt or Surge or whatever, Mr. Pibb. Let's get ready to roll. So, you're supposed to probably bid on what you know, and certainly there's a lot of which I do not know. I don't know how they're going to package this. I don't know if I got a good deal. I don't, lots of things. But one thing I tried to get, there was a photo card of Babe Ruth that I really, really tried to get and did not. So let's see what we got here. I'll tell you what I paid for them. You can tell me how stupid I am. No, whatever. Just an invoice. So, okay, for $2. I got this Eric Davis. Now it's got the white on the back, so let's just see how nice of a card this is, or not nice of a card. It looked pretty centered. I mean, it's got a little bit of wear and tear. I don't know. $2? Good deal? Not good deal? Let me know what you think here. Put him there. Can't seem to pull him. Okay. Then, for $16, I got a 1963 Gaylord Perry. Now, they say rookie, but I do believe his rookie card's actually 1962, which is really weird. So you can see there that, around the corners there. Of course. So I don't understand why they would make a regular card in 62 and done this, but then of course they put this over the top so you can't see how bad it is. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do that otherwise. But anyway, let's just assume that the bottom is as good as the top here. I'm gonna try to work that off. So I don't know. Maybe it's not maybe it's a $5 card. I don't know. I was looking at them, going, okay, is this a 4 or a 5? Kind of hopeful that maybe this would come out as a 5 due to its centering. Oh, jeez, this thing. Anyway, I'm going to try to work on that. So anyway, so the Gaylord Perry rookie. And then the Walter Payton. And I absolutely hate that they put this sticker over the top. So you really can't see. Well, you can see a little bit of, you can see some wear and tear on that. So that's a 3rd year Walter Payton. It is kind of a little wonky on how it's sitting. Once again, the stickers are just dumb. I paid $6 for that. So I don't know. Good deal, not good deal. This was the Crown Jewel. I'm going to put this on pause so I can take this sticker off here. Just 1 second. Okay. All right, this will be a better view of Gaylord Perry. I don't know. I think that may be a 5 there. And then this is the Crown Jewel, I think. Now, where that I paid 16, I did pay 27 for this. But, I mean, you can see that little wear on the... Actually, it looks worse when you're looking at it. There. If I can do that better. It's not as bad. Jeez, come on here. Stupid camera. So that's That's probably the worst thing on there. Seems nicely centered to me. I don't know. My hope was I could get a 5 for it. If I get a 5 for it, I made that back plus some. If not, I don't know. So anyway, I was pretty happy with that. I'm a Thurman Munson fan. Gaylord Perry, to me, it was just value. So, and then I bought a lot of football cards for $10. So, is this $10 worth of cards? So we got a pretty nice, no, not as nice as I thought it was. Jim McMahon rookie. Looks nice here, but then you can see that bent corner there. Billy Sims, 91. Got an 84 Lambert. 84 McMahon with a bend in it. Craig, I already have that. And Aaron Rodgers. 20 Dorsett. Joe Montana, 88. Record breaker. This is one that I was interested in because it looked really good. And 86 has some value to him. So I was wondering about that. You know, that's one that maybe could be gradable. That's a, is it a 76 Cliff Branch? Joe Jacoby, not a lot of value there. Another Dickerson, and that's a little. Got another Dickerson. Got a Bubba Smith. You guys remember from, I think that's 71. Is that 71? From Police Academy. And then a Walter Payton. So, I don't know. I'm real happy about the Eric Davis, real happy about the Thurman Munson. Everything else, you could take it or leave it. So, anyway, I would imagine maybe taking a look at those and maybe sending them in for grades. Maybe the Perry, maybe the Munson, and see if I could get a 5 or potentially a 6 out of them. So anyway, let's open up some 81s. Okay, 81 rookies. I think you're looking at Fernando, Harold Baines, and let's see, who else are we missing here? A second-year Ricky Henderson. Notable, I think the Tim Raines is not in this one. This is their Premier Edition. This is also the only one that had gum in it. So, I did buy this from a supposedly a sealed case, but we'll see about that. I've been fooled before, and I hope I'm fooled about the Tim Raines. I looked all over. Lee Mazzelli with a little bit of gum stain. See how the lady's gonna love you like that. Mike Griffin. Brian Asseltine. Rick Manic Monday. Steve Henderson. Not the Henderson we want. Tail end of the Big Red Machine, George Foster. Bob Davis. I would really, and these are really nicely centered and everything. Bob McClure looks like the hair club for men. Wish I had a hair like that. Terry Pohl. We got Billy Buckner, Dennis Kinney, Gary Lavalier, whatever. Luis Pujols. Scott Thompson. Come on, Auto. There we go. Omar Moreno. Larry Bradford, and Art Howe. Ouch. I would love a Ricky Henderson. I think probably that would be my favorite card. And I think besides that, the other card I think of note too, your Nolan Ryan. But you have the end of a lot of guys, Manny Sanguian. Bob, don't call me Shirley. Hey, George Foster ×2. Maury Wills is a good player, I guess. Manager, okay. Okay, Joe Morgan. Hall of Famer. Chuck Baker. Paul Muskow. Bruce Bochy. Jimmy Anderson. George Brett. Interesting. So this is not his regular card, but it's when he was flirting with 400, 390 average. That's kind of cool. So there's a number of those where they have record breakers kind of there. It's like a special card. I like George Brett, as you guys know. Willie Hernandez, Lee Lacy, Dan Meyer, Ken Okerberg-Fell, Grant Jackson, Leon Roberts. Well, we just keep the good times rolling here. I'm getting really excited. I think next week I'm going to open up that 78 rack pack. So excited about that. Those cards look great. Chuck Tanner, manager. You can see that, like that gum residue. Gene Richards, Rod Scurry, Jim Tracy, Mike Easler, John Curtis, Ken Griffey, Steve Howe, Alan Ripley, Chet Lemon, Rob Piccolo, Dave Rozema. Hey, all right, Carly Yastrzemski. That's kind of cool. Wait, that's a nice looking card too. Nice and centered. You can say whatever you want about him, but these are pretty good. Frank LaCourte, Dennis Lamp, and Dale Berra, who I found out was Yogi's son. Played for a number of years. Obviously did not have the career that Yogi did, but that's pretty cool. All right, 3 more packs to go. Willie Randolph. I think that's his rookie card. Oh, wow, he played for a long time. Never mind. Miguel DeLeon. Dan Graham. Billy Travers. Okay, what's going on here? Is he like doing something funky with his ears? I don't know. I'm getting kind of a Sloth from Goonies kind of vibe. Sorry, Billy. Bobby Brown. Man, still chasing Whitney after all these years. Hashtag too soon. Rich Waits. Doug DeCinces. Tim Cocorone. Lenny Randall. Ed Ott. Oh, Dave Winfield with on the Padres. That's cool. Must have been right before the Yankees there. Bill Caldwell. Jim Bibby. Look at those hats. That's like that tail end of the We Are Family days. Gene Tennis. Hey, that's cool. Mr. Johnny Bench. It's too bad it's a little off-centered, but that's a cool card. That's awesome. All right. We got... Get some of these commons out of here. Get out of here. Still want a Ricky, though. And I did buy, I think I have another 6 packs for a later rip. Oof. Klutz. Champ Summers. I don't know. He looks like he's like going on like Wilford Brimley. He could have been in the movie Cocoon. Like those guys were only in their 50s, but they're old. Freddie Lynn, look at that guy. Slugger, Jamie Quirk, Matt Keough, Rick Peters, the Ack. That's cool with Boston. Back when he was a starter. Bobby Craig. He's a good player. Larry Heisel. Billy Sample. John Butcher. Al Woods. Billy Travers again. Wait a second here. Wasn't that the guy we were looking at before? Maybe not. Hey, Louis Tiant. I don't believe he's in the Hall of Fame, but he's a good pitcher. We're going to put him in the win column. Alfredo Martinez. Mike, what you talking about, Willis? Jim Slayton. All right. Seems like we've got a lot of 70s heroes today. Come on, either Nolan Ryan or Ricky. Not asking for much. Steve Howe when you need him. Or Daryl. They clean this stuff up real good. Fred Stanley. Mike Stanton. Rick Dempsey. Britt Burns. Roberto Ramos. Ron Hassey. Doing his best. Not Corbin Burns and Tom Berenger. Rich Dower. Richard Wortham. Never heard of that guy. Ken Singleton. Thad Bosley. Come on. Oh, Billy Martin. Joe Rudy. Tigers. Mike Prawley. Mike Davis. Dickie Thon. And Richie Zisk. Well, some kind of cool guys here anyway. Maybe not the guys we're looking for, but kind of a... Some of these cards are in really good condition. Louis Tiant, the Ack, Johnny Bench, a little off center there. Winfield. That's the one. The Yaz. Boy, that's like perfect. I wonder if that would be 10, but man, oh man, I couldn't. It's not worth enough to send in, but man, oh man. Oh, that is a beautiful card. George Brett. And Joe Morgan. So, yeah, pretty cool. Thanks for sticking around. Had a fun little time going back into the 80s, and hope you guys all stay safe. God bless.